The 33rd annual Share Your Christmas. It has been an absolutely wonderful morning so far here in downtown Chattanooga at First Tennessee Pavilion.
Yes.
But that's not the only place we are today.
Yeah, we are spread out. We have crews in Dalton. That's where Cameron Taylor is. Also, Greg Glover is in Cleveland. We're going to be checking in with them in just a bit.
Yeah.
But we've already accepted a lot of donations here. And Tim, I know you've been talking to those folks.
Yeah, we've been talking to people on the phone. You know, it's early, it's cold. Some people don't want to get out of their pajamas and and dress and get over here. So you can call 702-FEED and you can make a donation by phone. You know, it makes a big difference because the food bank, they can stretch their dollar a little bit further.
Yes,
so we've been saying it all morning, but we can't say it enough. $1 feeds as 4 meals. So that can feed a lot of people. It doesn't take a lot to make a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, there are about 80,000 people who are food insecure in our viewing area, and so we know this is a great need in our community. So we're going to check in with David Carnes, though, because it is cold this morning, and a lot of people are affected by the weather as well. So, David, what can we expect today?
Tim, thank you so much. And by the way, we had somebody tweet in and said, how on earth does the Chattanooga Area Food Bank do 4 meals for $1? It's impossible. Well, it's not, because of the donations that they get and because of the connections that they have. They can get things much, much cheaper than you ever will be able to for $1. So when you donate to them, do it. They will take it and they will use it very wisely. 36, boy, it is chilly at the pavilion. 36 Chattanooga, 36 in Cleveland. Upper 20s and low 30s, so any of that light snow that's falling, and in a lot of those spots, it still is light snow showers continuing. Maybe getting a little bit of a break in Dalton, but Rome, Calhoun, getting some good light snow showers there. With temperatures in the upper 20s and low 30s, that's when I start to get a little concerned about bridges and overpasses, things of that nature. So please use caution if you're traveling out and about, and just use common sense whenever it does even a little bit snow. On some of the grassy surfaces in this area where we have the winter weather advisory, we could see 1 to 2 inches of accumulation on some of those grassy surfaces or elevated areas. Winter storm warning is in effect. A lot of our area is under that, but places like Blue Ridge and Ellijay, I think you're probably going to see 1 to 2 inches, where in some of these higher elevations in the Northeast Mountain, we may get up to 4 inches. Vipercast showing some of these snow showers lingering through the afternoon, east and south of town on into tonight. Dade County in extreme northwest Georgia, you're not going to see much. Most of it will be Walker County and eastward, and then overnight into Saturday morning, it begins to clear out. Going to be cold all day, mid to upper 30s tonight, dropping way down in the low to mid 20s, and gets even colder, upper teens and low 20s on Sunday. A brief warm up late Monday, and then more cold air for the rest of next week. Share your Christmas. It is here. John, Lori, take it away.
All right, thank you, David. Yeah, Share Your Christmas is in full swing here at the First Tennessee Pavilion. It's been so nice to see all the people who have come down to volunteer, to stop by and make donations. We saw a company just a moment ago that brought 7 vehicles.
7 vehicles.
And they've been doing this for years. It's somewhat of a tradition.
Yeah.
But if you can't come down, you can also call.
And that's the thing. Everyone, whether you come by, whether you donate by phone or volunteer, you're being a difference maker in this community. It's a great effort to help out your neighbors. And we want to emphasize something real quick. If you come by Cleveland and you see Greg Glover, if you go see Cameron and Dalton, that food, that money is staying in that area. You don't have to come all the way to Chattanooga. The Chattanooga money stays here as well. Just want to make sure we reiterate that so people really know where that money and food is going. Okay, again, if you can't make it down here, you can always pick up the phone and call. You can call 702-FEED. That's 702-3333. Tim Pham is over manning the phones with our volunteers this morning. Good morning, Tim.
Hey, good morning, John. You know, we have 2 phones right now that are open, and I want these phones to call by the end of this segment. We have all of these lovely volunteers here taking your phone calls. We got another phone call, calling to 702-FEED, which is 702-333. We've been saying it all morning. You know, the buying power of the food bank is a little bit greater than what you might be able to do if you were to come and donate food yourself. We're still encouraging that, but, you know, this allows the food bank to buy fresh produce and meats and fruits and vegetables for families so they can provide healthy meals for families. You know, this is a big problem in our community. There's about 80,000 people in our communities that are food insecure. So call us 702-FEED. You can call us from anywhere you're watching this morning. You don't have to come down here, so you can go ahead and donate that way. But right now we want to go ahead and check in with Greg Glover. He's live in Cleveland. Greg?
Hey, Tim, I have an announcement to make. It's snowing in Cleveland. We have just the slightest flurries here, and our bright lights, you probably can't see them, but it just adds to the wintry effect here, even though I was reminded by Paul Barris we are not into winter yet, but meteorological winter anyway. Share Your Christmas is going on, of course, here at the Life Care Center, the Campbell campus off Keith Street. We'd love to see you. Charlton, can we get a look at our volunteers here from Big Spring Baptist Church? Wave, everybody. They're putting all those boxes together because we want to fill them by the end of the day. The way we do that is you're coming here, and these fine folks will take any canned goods or boxed goods, non-perishables you have, and as they were saying a little bit earlier, that food will stay here in your neighborhood by the time we get finished today. We'd love to see you. We're at the Life Care Center, the Campbell campus. Just drive on around back, look for the bright lights, and pull up and stop, and we'd be happy to take your donations. Also, cash, check, and credit card. We can do that as well because the food bank can do so much more with your money. And I think we're getting a donation right here. Could be our first of the day. Good morning. Look at that, a big box full. So the gauntlet's been dropped. Cleveland, Bradley County, come on out and outdo this gentleman who stopped by on his way to work. And Clevelanders know that it's going to be just spitting snow when you get up. But in Dalton, they've had heavier snow showers, and Cameron Taylor's waiting to talk to you. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, good morning, Greg. Thankfully, the snow has lightened up a little bit here, but we have a lot of empty bins here at First Baptist Church here in Dalton. That's off North Thornton Avenue, so come on and visit us. We did get a donation just a few moments ago. You see volunteers and organizers trying to fill up this bin right here. There was a car full of donations, so that is some good news right there. We've had a few cars more coming by as it gets later this morning, so if you want to come by and see us, we are taking plenty of donations, whether that is food donations, whether that is cash, check, or debit or credit card. They have a machine for that using one of those Square technologies for that, so it's pretty simple. You just want to stop by, and if you're feeling a little bit cold because it is a little bit chilly out here and we've got those snow flurries, you don't even need to get out of your car. Someone will go and get your donations for you in your trunk in your car and bring them right here. So it might be one of us, it might be a volunteer, it might be one of the organizers here. But again, First Baptist Church here in Dalton off North Thornton Avenue. They'll be happy to have you, and we'll be happy to see you as well. So come on, give us a visit. And just to give you some numbers as well for how this has helped the Whitfield County community alone, just last year the Chattanooga Area Food Bank distributed more than 1 million meals. That is a lot of meals over the course of a year, and that was with the help of around 42 partner organizations. So a great cause. Come out here. Come out here. We're going to be here until the evening, so we'll be out here for all day long, and we're going to send it now back to the studio with Michelle for your headlines.
All right, thank you, Cameron. And we do have some school closings and delays to share with you. Running on a 2-hour delay this morning, we have Walker County, Dade County, and Catoosa County. And closed this morning is Chattanooga County, Murray County, Fannin County, and Cherokee, North Carolina. And if we get any more of those, we'll be sure to let you know on air and online. We also have these posted on WRCBTV.com and inside our app. Well, the state is pleased with progress Hamilton County schools are making, but conversations continue about the future. Chief Academic Officer Jill Levine says they are seeing more on-level readers and more engaged students. More than 6,000 students make up the Opportunity Zone schools.
Has been very pleased with the focus of the work, the consistency from one school to the next in terms of the types of interventions that we're putting in place.
State officials are closely monitoring progress at each school in the Opportunity Zone to ensure that students are succeeding. We're learning a Dade County man told officers he found explosive devices in a parking lot where he works. Investigators found a total of 13 pipe bombs earlier this week. 2 people are now in jail facing 13 felonies. Alabama defensive coordinator Jeremy Pruitt is the next head coach of UT football.
My vision for our football team is we want to be a big, fast, dominating, aggressive, relentless football team that nobody in the SEC wants to play.
I think a lot of Vols fans want that too. The Channel 3 sports team have full coverage as well as reaction on Pruitt's local connections posted inside the WRCB app. Well, today President Trump is expected to sign a bill avoiding a government shutdown, but the legislation only funds the government for 2 more weeks. Later, the president will hold a rally in Florida where he will campaign for Alabama Senate candidate Roy Moore. Overnight, we learned more than 400 buildings have been lost in California's wildfires. Hurricane-strength wind gusts are spreading the flames quickly. There are also mass evacuations from Los Angeles to San Diego. An overnight freeze and a wet weekend forecast has crews out across the southeast preparing for a winter storm. In Atlanta, crews spread saltwater brine on roads, extra people on hand to deal with the dangerous weather. In Mississippi, crews are salting roads as well as bridges. And we're going to take a look at your traffic here in the Tennessee Valley. Let's take a live look outside right now. This is our View Apartments camera. It's a beautiful Friday morning, but it is definitely a cold one. And what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to pull up some of our web pages to check and see if there's any reports of any crashes this morning. I am not seeing anything. If that changes, I'll be sure to let you know. But the other than Share Your Christmas, the big story this morning is weather. Let's bring in David Carnes.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much. And we have temperatures in the 30s, starting to get a few reports, and you just heard that from Greg Glover in Cleveland, of some light snow showers. You'll see that reflected on radar in just a moment. While it's lightening up, at least temporarily, in the Dalton area, upper 20s and low 30s in this swath where we're going to see most of the light snow showers moving throughout the day. You can see that pretty clearly on our high-res radar imagery, but from Rome, Calhoun, some good light solid snow showers. We did have some moving through Dalton. I don't think you're done. You're going to get more light snow showers through the morning and even into the afternoon, and even into tonight. We're going to see some of these light snow showers continuing to lift up into Blue Ridge and Murphy. A few light snow showers may move over the plateau as well, but it will be light dustings that we see, and some of those could even move into Chattanooga, but that's where we're looking at light dustings. Less than an inch of accumulation on grassy surfaces, if we even get that in some spots on the Tennessee side. Meanwhile, south and east of town, 1 to 2 inches on some of the grassy surfaces are possible. And the further east you move up toward the mountains, in the higher elevations, we could even get up to 4 inches. All of those advisories and warnings in effect until 7 a.m. tomorrow. So this is what we're looking at. Some of these snow showers are going to be possible all the way through this afternoon, into this evening, and into tonight, when especially up toward the mountainous areas, even as late as 10, 11 o'clock, we could see some of those light snow showers continuing. Murphy, Blue Ridge, LJ, you could see some of those snow showers into tonight, but they will be very light. Again, accumulations of a couple of inches on grassy surfaces, the best you can expect. And then as we move through the day Saturday, it's going to be cold and dry, and get even colder as we head into Saturday and Sunday. So highs today, it'll be cold enough, mid to upper 30s, is as warm as we get. Tonight, dropping down into the low to mid 20s. And our Storm Alert 7-day forecast, look how cold it is this weekend. Bundle up big time in the morning, Saturday and Sunday. Highs only in the 40s, a little bit of a warm-up Monday, and then we're going to see it cooling right back down for the rest of the week. Right now, we go back to First Tennessee Pavilion. Busy as bees they are. Look at all the kids from Silverdale Baptist Academy. We're going to head back to John and Lori.
welcome back to the 33rd annual Share Your Christmas Food Drive here at the First Tennessee Pavilion in Chattanooga. I'm Lori Mitchell.
I'm John Martin. An exciting time to get out there, be a difference maker in your community.
Get in the spirit, too. Do you hear those carolers?
It really is something special out here. We have carolers over here. We have volunteers. It's like a little Santa's workshop around here. We've got busy bees from Silverdale over across the way. We're going to go to Tim Pham here in just a little bit. But if you want to be a part of this, 702-FEED. That's the number where you can call, you can give money. We're just $3, $4, $5.
Small donations go a long way.
We're not asking you to break the bank here. We're trying to help out those in our community that need a little assistance this time of year, and actually year-round with what the food bank can do to stretch that dollar.
Yeah, $1 equals 4 meals, $3 equals 12 meals. We've been saying it all morning, but we really want to put it into perspective for you. We are not asking for huge donations. Of course, if you can make them, we will accept them.
We'll take what you can give us is what we're trying to say. Yeah. So if you can't make it down here to the First Tennessee Pavilion, also we have Greg Glover in Cleveland. We have Cameron Taylor. He's down in Dalton. We're going to check in with them in a little while. But right now, we have Tim Pham across the way with some of our volunteers. Good morning, Tim.
All right. Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, John and Lori. We are over here in the volunteer sorting area of Share Your Christmas. This is a vital part of the Share Your Christmas process. These boxes are filled with the donations you at home donated at the various grocery stores. They were put into these boxes, and then these volunteers from Silverdale Baptist Academy, this is their senior class, they're helping sort them. If you walk with me this way, they are going to put them in these boxes based off their category. This is some tomatoes. They're going to put them in these boxes over here. There's a ton of volunteers here. They're going to be volunteers all day for Share Your Christmas. It takes a lot of people to put this on, so we're so thankful for everyone. This really shows the spirit of giving of the Tennessee Valley. We're going to be right back after the break. We're going to have more Share Your Christmas right after this.
Eyewitness News Traffic, sponsored by the Reese Skillern Cancer Institute at CHI Memorial, offering the most innovative radiation therapies to treat cancer safely and effectively. Visit memorial.org/cancer.
It's 6:19, time now to check your Friday morning commute. Let's take a live look outside, and everything is moving nice and clear from Cleveland to downtown. That's where Greg Glover is in Cleveland, and he said that he's seeing some snow flurries up in that area. We do have some school closings to tell you about this morning. Walker County, Dade, and Catoosa counties are all on a 2-hour delay. Chattooga County, Murray, and Fannin counties, as well as Cherokee, North Carolina, are all closed this morning. And it's all because of snow. So let's head on over to David for a look at your forecast, where some areas in Georgia are seeing a little bit of accumulation this morning. Hey, David.
Hey there, Michelle. Yeah, you mentioned Murray County, and this is why Diana sent in this great shot of some of the accumulating snowfall. Could get a couple of inches in Murray County, so be aware of that, especially accumulating on, and this is taken, boy, you can see in the light there, it's coming down pretty decent there. So that is what we're looking at in much of North Georgia and up into the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we could see even up to 3 inches of snow in some of the higher elevations there near Murphy. So yeah, good cold, kind of wintry start to the day, even though it'll be the end of December. We still have a couple of weeks of fall left, so this is fall weather, for crying out loud. 36 Chattanooga, 36 in Cleveland, low 30s, upper 20s, where we have that swath where the snow is primarily going to be falling. You can see at Rome, Calhoun. We have had some good light snow showers in Dalton, just south of Dalton, still a few flurries. Even a few of those flurries moving through Cleveland. That seems to have come to an end now. Watching this line of snow showers drifting eastward across 24, approaching the plateau. This is very light stuff, so we may see a little bit of a dusting in some spots on the grassy areas there, but biggest concern will be Ellijay, Blue Ridge, Murphy. That's where we're going to have some of these light snow showers on and off through the night tonight. Again, widespread, I think 1 to 2 inches. Isolated spots could get up to 4 inches in some of these mountainous areas. Winter weather advisory, winter storm warning, winter weather advisory for Ringgold, Dalton, Lafayette. That's where we could see 1 to 2 inches of accumulation as well. And just because you're not under an advisory or warning, still we may see some light dustings on the Tennessee side, but most of it will be south and east of town. Here's Vipercast kind of backing that up, and you can see, yeah, Atlanta all the way up to the Blue Ridge into Charlotte, just on again, off again, light snow showers right into tonight. All of this east of town, by the way. And then overnight, it all begins to clear out. Very cold air settles in behind that for the weekend. Today is we're going to have the coldest daytime highs of the forecast, mid to upper 30s. That is as warm as it is going to get with these light snow showers on and off. And then tonight, the snow showers taper off, especially late tonight into the overnight. And look how cold it gets. 27 in Chattanooga. You get outside the city, we're talking about low 20s, even colder on Sunday morning, 23 in Chattanooga, upper teens in the outlying areas, and highs will not be that toasty at all, mid 40s, followed by a 28-degree low Monday morning and a relatively nice toasty high of 56 on Monday afternoon, and then another front knocks temperatures right back down for the middle of next week. No precipitation at all after today. Right now, you are sharing your Christmas and doing such a good job of it, but we need more of you to participate. Let's go to John and Lori out at First Tennessee Pavilion. Oh, it is still bustling. Look at that.
It really is a lot of activity, and it's definitely picking up here, David. And the cold weather is kind of nice on a day like this, puts you in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, we'll say that. It's
true too.
It will make it feel a lot more like Christmas. We're having an excellent morning here at the First Tennessee Pavilion. We're also in Cleveland. We're in Dalton, but here specifically, yes, it is cold, but the spirits are high. The hearts are warm. It's an absolutely wonderful day to be a part of this community. We're asking for people to come by with their food donations or to call and pledge their donations that way.
And that number is 423-702-FEED, which is 3333. We also have a choir here, some excellent background music.
Roueche Chorale will be joining us after the break for your audio and visual pleasures. Welcome back to the 33rd annual Share Your Christmas at the First Tennessee Pavilion. We're going to get some music going for you here in just a second. Roueche Chorale. Did I get that right? Roueche Chorale. You guys have been entertaining the Tennessee Valley for a very long time. Where can people actually hear you perform next?
Next, we're going to be at Christ United Methodist Church on East Brainerd Road on December 14th and 15th at 7 o'clock, and the program is free.
Oh, man. It doesn't get better than that. Free music. And you know what? If you want a preview of that, here's a free preview. I'm going to step out of the way. Take it away, Roueche Chorale.
Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Peace on earth and mercy mild. God and sinners reconciled. Joyful all ye nations rise, join the triumph of the skies. With the angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Angels we have heard high, singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply echo back their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo. In excelsis Deo. Let heaven and nature sing. Let heaven and nature sing. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room.
At the First Tennessee Pavilion, we're going to find out a little bit more about the Chattanooga Area Food Bank with Lori Mitchell right now.
And I'm here with Gina Crumbless, who's the president and CEO of the Chattanooga Area Food Bank. What a wonderful event this is, and it is the most important one of the year for you all. You want to stress that to people watching this morning.
Absolutely. We depend on this food drive to get us through spring when we do our Stamp Out Hunger, but this is the 33rd year that we've been